Let's talk about angle bisectors. Angle bisectors are rays or segments that start at the vertex of an angle and cut that angle evenly in half. Here we see a triangle that has 3 angle bisectors going through each of its angles A, B, and C. We also know the point where all the angle bisectors meet is labeled I. That I is called a centroid, which is a special point on a triangle that we'll talk more on later. Look at this example. It says angle BD is an angle bisector. Find the measure of angle ABC. Okay, ABC is this whole angle. Now we know this half is 31, so this half is also 31. So altogether, our angle is 62 degrees. Let's talk about this angle bisector. It says EF is an angle bisector, and then it gives me some more information. I'm going to go ahead and switch to red. It says EFH, E to F to H. So that's this angle right here. It says that's 9x plus 73. And it says GFH, so this angle right here, is negative 17x minus 57. And we're supposed to find x. Now, do I know that these two angles are congruent? Yes, because there was an angle bisector and the two halves equal each other. So 9x plus 73 equals negative 17x minus 57. Let's go ahead and solve. I'll go ahead and minus 9x from each side. It's going to give me 73 is equal to negative 26x minus 57. Add 57 to each side. And that's going to give me 130 equals negative 26x. I'll divide by negative 26. That's going to give me negative 5 is my value of x. Let's look at this guy. It says, find the value of Q in the diagram shown below. Figure may not be drawn to scale. So let's start off with the bad angle, angle BAD. Angle BAD, that's this angle right here. Cool. That is 6Q minus 6. Let's look at BAC. Okay, so that's the whole big angle. And that's equal to 72. Oop, I'm not sure why I wrote 76 there. Okay, is 6Q minus 6 equal to 72? No, it is not. We would need 2 of them. Or it's cut in half, and this is just 1/2. So if I say take another one, then I could add them up. 6Q minus 6 plus 6Q minus 6 is equal to 72 degrees. So let's go ahead and combine like terms. 6Q plus 6Q is 12Q. Negative 6 plus negative 6 is negative 12 equals 72. Add 12 to each side. 84 equals 12Q. Divide by 12, divide by 12. And Q equals 7. We also want to find the measure of DAC. Okay, let's go back up here. I guess I should write this as 7 before I go any further. All right, from D to A to C. D to A to C. Well, I already labeled that as 6Q minus 6, and I know what 6 is. Sorry, I know what Q is. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. 6 times 7 minus 6, which is equal to 36. And then we're done with that problem. Okay, first one says find the value of K in the diagram shown below. Note the figure may not be drawn to scale. Let's go ahead and trace out some angles. So first we'll trace out angle BAD. Okay, BAD right there. So that's 8K minus 3. And we'll trace out BAC. Okay, so that's the big angle. That one's going to be 122 degrees. Okay, so again, if I want to solve for angle K, I've got to think, okay, which one of these do I need 2 of? Well, I need 2 of the little angles to equal the big angle, so 8K minus 3 will be congruent since they're marked congruent. And so we can take our 8K minus 3 plus 8K minus 3 and set that equal to 122. Let's go ahead and solve. 8K plus 8K is 16K. Minus 3 minus 3 is minus 6 equals 122. Add 6 to each side, and we'll get 16K equals 128. So we take 128 and we divide it by 16, and we get 8. So now we know our value for K. The next one says, what's the measure of BAD? Okay, so we know BAD is just one of the little angles. So we'll take our 8 times 8 minus 3, and that's going to give me 61. Another thing I could have done was just said, hey, those 2 angles add up to 122, and they're the same. So I also could have taken that 122 and divided by 2 to get my 61. Both would have given me the same answer. All right, that's all for today.